I'm your host, your tour guide, the president, and the king around here. The landlord, owner, tenant, janitor, I mops the damn floor. But if you don't follow the rules. The rules are you gotta like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. If you're trying to be a tax-paying citizen of the nation, leave us a super thanks or super chat, or send us a cash app. We actually prefer the cash app, but y'all do y'all. Y'all don't be listening no way. It's all good. Cash App tag is gonna be in the description. Um, Along with the Bandcamp link, which is there for those of you who would rather hear me rap than hear me yap. What else? Also the merch link. This is monstanation.com. You can get merch there. This isn't a, these hoodies aren't available no more, but you can get the new joints, the Winter Circle joints. You know what I mean? What else? When you're writing on the walls, spell things correctly. So it's monster, not monster. It's a A, not a ER. Helter skelter, not helter skelter. A's and H's, not E's and R's. It's rock with all four letters, ROCNK. You know what I mean? Don't be disrespecting my K. K is 1,000. I need all my thousands. So unless you know, you roll with Team Blue and all of that. I understand your politics, but you know, throw me a hint or something so I know, so I know who he is. Anyway, I'm here to talk about. I think I'm gonna go live like 3 times today. I don't feel like doing no editing today, so I'm gonna just jump on here, pause, go live, and just let them fly. You know what I'm saying? So I got a there's an interview that just now dropped called the Don't Quote Me podcast. That's the platform. My homeboys Direct. Direct is a pioneer in the battle rap community. And Direct does it with Rain. He also, Rain run with you see him with Smack a lot. He used to be down with NWX when K-Shine and DNA and all of that. Their show is actually the show that started the viral sensation that it was, the viral tidal wave, no Max B intended, the viral moment with Jim Jones and Nas. They got a young boy on this. They got a young boy on the show named Eli. Salute to Eli. And young boys got different opinions than we have. And he stated his opinion on Jim Jones and Nas's relevance, and that's what blew the whole thing up. You know what I'm saying? When and Jim Jones ran with it, so on and so forth. The world went crazy for a while. I think we all aware. We all. Excel, what it look like, bro? You know what I mean? So it's that podcast, and I was a fan of the show. Plus, I know the, the moderator of the show. So when I was in Atlanta a couple months ago, I went paid them a visit and I did this interview. So this is what I'm here to talk about. This interview, I I might have said too much, to put it plain. Like, I didn't say anything that I felt was untrue. I didn't say anything that I felt was disrespectful. I just feel like I might have said too much. Because if I'm being honest, it's still a sensitive topic in certain circles. You know what I mean? And also, all of that's past us. I said a lot of things. Like I said, I don't think I said anything untrue. But one thing that I didn't say, or if I didn't say this, I may have said it, but it wasn't on camera. Or if I didn't say it, one thing that should always be said when I talk about these topics, I should always stress the fact that everything is good now. And salutations to to them, because it's all love. It's been all love for years. You know what I'm saying? We've been in the same building. You know what I'm saying? We've shaken hands, we've had conversations, and all that. It's all good. All of that is behind it. So I feel like it's important to say that in those moments. And I watched the whole interview last night, and I don't feel like I did that. You know what I mean? And I need to be sensitive to things like that. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and and address those things. You know what I mean? Those things. I feel like being a vlogger or whatever. I feel like that's being responsible. You know what I mean? Also, certain things I don't have. Like some of my memories, like like even when I talk to my guys, like some of my memory, some of us may remember things different. You know what I mean? And I think it's important to leave room for that. But yeah, hold on a second. Uh, Latik Berry, what up, bro? Brownsville in the building. Reading some of reading some of your comments. Uh, there's a few other things too as well. Maybe like the when talking about the Coney Island situation. Yeah, like everything I said, it wasn't nothing that was untrue. I just, I'm just usually more sensitive to the situation. Like people, that was a long time ago. You bringing, you bringing up old events and stirring up old feelings and all that. And it's just my truth. I just want to make sure everything is everything. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I do the right thing. Make sure I practice the same responsibility that I suggest other people practice. You know what I mean? I don't like the fact that dudes get on a podcast, any podcast and a conversation before you know it. Niggas have a conversation, niggas just be reminiscing, talking comfortable or whatever, and 2 days later they got beef with they homeboys or old beef is reawakened and all of that. And that's not what we're here to do. So I just wanted to come on here and talk about that. Anything else anybody want to talk about? Let me know. You know what I mean? Salute to Coney Island. Salute to JM. Salute to Boot Camp. Salute to my brother Strang. Let me see. Hmm. Yeah, that's it. I think I'm out. I think I said everything I need to say. What you think? What y'all think? Yeah, no. Anything y'all want to talk about before I leave? Oh, J Mills DNA. Well, it's J Mills and Good. I did not realize Goods dropped two more joints until last night. I took a family trip to LA over the weekend, so I was kind of out of touch with everything. But I like both of them, and I like the new, the new J Mills joint too. I don't know who's up right now. I like both of the Goods joints. I feel like a little bit short, pause though. I don't know. Salute to the Lord of the Upper Grounds. Appreciate that. Yeah. Son said J Mills up 7-0. You think so? I don't think he up 7-0. I think I think he up though. Let's just say that. But like I said, I'm gonna listen to all these songs some more, and and I'm gonna come on here, pause, and I'm gonna do a dedicated analysis. I think it deserves that at this point. Let me see what you say. What's my thoughts on shrooms? I like shrooms. I'm working on a few new joints in the studio right now. To the question, what's the name? What's the name of that new joint that you're working on in the studio, and when is it coming out? Which joint are you talking about? Since just listen to all of them back to back. I see. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna listen to all of them back to back. I'm gonna put them in order. Probably make a playlist and just listen to them straight through, and then and I'll be back. I'll let y'all know. But yeah, let me get out of here. I'm rambling. I ain't talking about much right now. But I'll see y'all later. What's the word? Rock on, rock on. Yeah, rock on, rock on. That. Oh, never mind.